Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Cartridge Fun. I wanted to share some of my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch now that things kind of have settled down. I pre-ordered the game through GameStop. The release went great. And this was actually the first time I've ever pre-ordered anything. In fact, this is the first time I've ever been to a midnight release. So it was amazing. I had to stand outside for about 45 minutes. Even though I did pre-order it, still had to stand outside. The weather was about 10 to 15 degrees, so it was definitely cold. But it was amazing standing in line with a whole bunch of people excited about the same thing that you're excited about. So it definitely made the wait go by fast, and it was fun to have those conversations and theories about what would be coming out next for the Switch, the games, the hardware, what it's going to be like. So it was definitely fun. GameStop did a really good job of cycling us through once midnight came around. I was third in line, and it took me about 3 minutes to pick up the system, so it was really quick. I was a little disappointed on the lack of Switch exclusive items. I was kind of hoping for lanyards or buttons or stuff like that, and there really wasn't much. And I live in a smaller community, so it is what it is. But that would have been nice and kind of taken the release a little bit over the top. But very happy. It went by quick, so that gave me more time to get home and get playing, get the system set up. The Nintendo Switch itself set up really quick. It only took just a few minutes, probably 4 or 5 minutes to set it all up. So I was playing Zelda in no time, and it was definitely worth the wait. So I pre-ordered Switch with gray Joy-Cons. I did pick up the neon Joy-Cons, and then I also picked up a Pro Controller. Like you've seen in other videos, and I'll tell you here, the system is fairly expensive. Maybe not the system itself, but with all the accessories, it definitely adds up. With extra grips or the grip charger. The Joy-Cons itself is like $79. The Pro Controller was $69, and I actually wasn't going to even order the Pro Controller because I couldn't find it anywhere. But when I went into GameStop about 6 o'clock, just to make sure everything was taken care of and make sure I got my ticket, they had some Pro Controllers. So I picked one up. I haven't used it a whole lot since majority of the time I'm playing on docked. But I will probably be using it a lot more probably this weekend when I'm sitting down in the game room. But overall, system's amazing. This is the Pro Controller. Feels really good. It's a good feel. These are the gray Joy-Cons. Like I said, that's the Switch with the neon Joy-Cons. And it feels really good. It doesn't feel cheap. I was kind of concerned about that. Kind of flimsy, but it's not. It's really, really solid. The buttons feel good. The joysticks feel really good. The games look amazing on the screen as well as the television. So they did a really, really good job with the Switch. Some of the games I picked up, probably a game you've never heard of for the Nintendo Switch, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Everyone's talking about it. It's amazing how fast like tutorials are up on YouTube, and even some people have beaten it already. I feel like I'm a long ways away from beating it. I've kind of been exploring more, but that's the beauty of this game, where it's very open world. You can do what you want to do side missions if you want to do side missions. There was one thing I was kind of disappointed about, maybe two things I was disappointed about. I was hoping for more music. There isn't as much as people were talking. So I was kind of hoping for that. And then the weapons were kind of frustrating, where they're breaking all the time and you're constantly searching around. So I find myself in situations where I don't have the proper weapons. I didn't prepare for it, even though I've put hours into the game. But I'm still playing it. I still really enjoy it. It looks amazing. The artwork looks amazing. So yeah, definitely worth it. Fun game to get. Is it a perfect game? No, it's definitely a good game though, and very happy to have it. The second game that I got, I mentioned before, I'm probably the only guy in America to pre-order it, but I did. It's Just Dance 2017. my kids were really excited about it. They've been playing it quite a bit and enjoying it. It looks a lot of fun. I haven't played it myself. I might give it a shot a little bit later. But it definitely keeps them busy with a game that they can enjoy besides Zelda. And that is something that I wish there were more games released with the system, but it is what it is, and that's all right. So I got plenty on my plate with Zelda. But I am looking forward to just some more variety with Splatoon 2 coming out and Mario Kart 8, and there's a Street Fighter game coming out. Really excited about that. And then obviously Super Mario, which isn't until the holiday season of this year. But definitely a lot of good things. I do wish that since they are cartridge-based games, I was kind of hoping that there would be some kind of artwork inside of the games, like Zelda, maybe a map or stuff like that. But you know, overall, very happy with everything. Very happy with the way the games are playing, the system itself, the way it feels. So just overall, very happy with the Switch. I wanted to make sure to share that with you guys. Release was great, so everything went well. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe this video. Make sure that you guys check out Twitter and Instagram at Cartridge Fun. You can take a look at some of the pickups that I get before the pickup videos actually come out, and other things that I'm working on. So thank you guys very much for stopping by.